Round 1 of the Warzone tournament. Look at that. We got our boy who just played in a #1 contenders match, and we got our boy who just kicked ass in his debut. So I mean, it's a bummer they got to play, but like, hey, 2 good Warzone players playing teeing off in round 1. It's gonna be a fun match. Joe plays for fun. Doc plays great. It's an inverse of what happens in Fandom. If these 2 played in Fandom, it'd be the exact opposite of what I'm saying. But 2 great competitors, 2 great guys. I'm excited to see what you guys do. What do you guys think, huh?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I know Redshaw. I know what Cameron can do in singles and stuff. He's an absolute powerhouse of a player. I'm looking forward to this because I always enjoy playing singles because it just lets me know where I'm at with singles. And you never know. Occasionally, those geek movies, the Fandom movies, they come up, and it's always good to get a little refresher in that. And also, I like to surprise myself sometimes, especially when you hit a really tough one that's a singles question that's nothing to do with geek. It always feels good.
It's true.
Yeah.
How about you, Doc?
No, I'm excited. This is the 2nd year in a row where I have to face a fellow Kingsman in round 1. So that's kind of a bummer, but this will be fun. I like the vibes. It's very chill here today.
Oh, yeah.
So
at the end of the day, no matter what, we got to win on the record. So let's play this thing.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Multiplex Movie Warzone. I'm your host, Kaleb Boatman, and today we've got a great matchup for you. Round 1 of the singles tournament. It is the 7th seed Cameron Redshaw going up against the 26th seed Joe Farrelly. This should be an excellent match. On the desk, we have our singles champion, Mr. Andrew Barr. Andrew, how are you feeling about this matchup?
I'm feeling pretty good. Joe has actually proven himself in the match that he had to be a very good competitor. And Cam, I mean, he made a #1 singles, a #1 contenders match in singles. So very, very strong players on both sides. Can't wait to see what happens.
Okay, well, let's just get into it. Introducing first, coming into the ring with a record of 1 win, 0 defeats. It is representing the Kingsman, Joe Hot Fuzz Farrelly. And introducing second, coming to the ring with a record of 6 wins, 3 defeats. It is also representing the Kingsman, Cameron, the Doctor or the Sheep Redshaw. You have Redshaw on.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so we're gonna get started with round 1. Round one's gonna work like this: 8 different questions, 8 different categories. You get it all 8 right, you get a bonus question. So, your first question comes in the category of directors. Who directed School of Rock?
Favorite rock band? Go.
Oh, Green Day. Unless we're still counting Panic at the Disco as a band. Actually, no. It's Weezer. Who am I kidding?
Oh.
5.
What a surprise.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Joe.
Judd Apatow.
And Doc.
Richard Linklater.
Here is correct.
I knew that as well.
All right. And your next question is going to come in horror. The film As Above, So Below takes place in what European city?
This doesn't sound like a horror movie. This sounds like a very cheesy romance movie. It doesn't sound like a horror movie, the title.
To me, it sounds like a scuba diving romance.
2, 1. Pens down. He fell in love with a scuba diver, and then he died. And then we're going to go to Joe.
It's actually a prequel to the Harry Potter series. Paris.
And Doc.
I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen the poster. Paris.
They're seeking the Philosopher's Stone.
There. We're going to get
to the
first question. In actors and actresses, who has played a vampire, a football player, and a firefighter?
I mean, you have a history with vampires.
I will not me, but I have a guy who will not let vampires into his orange, Julius.
Oh, I was talking about the other incident, but
4.
we don't have to talk about that on camera.
2, 1. Pens
Repeat.
down. Oh, I don't think I can give it to you after I say.
Okay.
I'm sorry. So Redshaw, did you have anything?
I was writing Mark Wahlberg, but I think it's wrong anyway.
And Joe.
I scribbled Tom Cruise, but I didn't know about either.
both incorrect. Looking for Adam's family.
Oh, that's right.
Not the vampire I was thinking of. Nice.
There's a lot of instances like that. Your next question is going to come in drama. Ryan O'Neal plays the title character in which 1975 film?
Do you like the band The 1975?
They've got one song that absolutely slaps, another one which is really good, and then a bunch of pretentious pop music.
2, 1. You make me sad. Let's go to Bill.
I got nothing.
And Doc.
Barry Lyndon.
Barry Lyndon is correct. So we get into your 5th question in the category of scores and soundtracks. In 10 Things I Hate About You, while at a party, Kat gets on a table and dances to which Biggie Smalls song? Also, Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah.
Same person.
They what? No.
Have you? It's like Donald Glover and Childish Gambino. It's a conspiracy.
Wait, have they ever been in the same room together?
3, 2, 1. Thumbs down. You might be onto something. Let's go to Joe.
Notorious.
And Doc.
I could think of a B.I.G. song.
That's fair. Both incorrect. We were looking for Hypnotize. Biggie, Biggie, Biggie.
Sure.
Can't you see? Sometimes the words just hypnotize me. Okay.
All right. Moving on. Your next question is going to come in rom-coms. Ryan Reynolds and Amy Smart star in what 2005 rom-com?
What is your favorite Notorious B.I.G. song?
Any of the ones that Puff Daddy appears on, I guess.
Mo Money, Mo Problems is mine.
Oh, hell yeah.
3.
Mace is awesome in that.
Repeat, please.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's first repeat for Joe. Bar, I believe that's
Yep.
you.
Sorry, I was just writing down the repeat. Rom-coms. Ryan Reynolds and Amy Smart star in what 2005 rom-com?
Yeah, I'm Mo Money, Mo Problems. Yeah, and it is Mace that's on that too.
Yeah, everyone get your rollies and wave side to side.
3, 2, 1. Let's go to Cameron.
Just Friends.
And Joe.
Just Friends.
That is correct. Your penultimate question in the category of music films. In This Is Spinal Tap, several previous members of the band who died all played which instrument?
Have you ever heard any of the songs from this? They're quite dope.
I like this movie a lot.
I've never seen it.
You haven't? Bar, you got to watch this. 5.
I know it's up my alley.
3, 2, 1. Hands down. You would love this movie. Let's go to Joe.
Drums.
And Cameron.
Drums.
Drums is correct. 5, 2.
All right.
Our last question.
And your last question is going to come in action adventure. Who stars opposite Justin Timberlake as Sylvia Wells in 2011's In Time? And we will see if these competitors can get their answer in time.
Is it just me, or is this movie kind of stupid?
Yeah, it kind of rips off whatever the one from the 70s is with Michael York.
Hands down. You're thinking of Logan's Run, and that's fair.
Thank you.
Doc.
I said Amanda Seyfried.
And yep.
Olga Kurylenko.
Amanda Seyfried is correct. So we are at 6-3. Redshaw in the lead. Go not too far behind. We're getting to round 2. Round 2 is going to look like this. You're going to get 5 questions in whatever category. You're going to get a chance to spin the wheel first before you get questions, though. If you don't like it, you can spin again. You're going to get 5 questions in whatever category you get. If you get it right, 2 points. Go to multiple choice, 1 point. Or if you get it wrong, other player does get a chance to steal. So categories on our wheel tonight are Joe's Strength of Written by Edgar Wright and James Bond, because British. Doc strengths of Billy Wilder and Oscars because Irish. We also have sci-fi fantasy, mystery thriller, actors and actresses, and romance, and of course, spinners and opponent's choice. So, Doc, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
Joe likes going first, and you like going second. I think it's a fair play to just go second, and then you both.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
Joe can go first.
Everybody's happy.
There we go.
Not wrong.
Everybody's happy. Joe.
He's not wrong.
This is your spin, Joe, and it's going to land on spinner's choice.
I'll go Bond.
Okay. Now we'll do your questions in the category of Bond, James Bond. How does Plenty O'Toole die in Diamonds Are Forever?
She's drowned.
That is correct for 2 points.
Named after her father, perhaps.
In The Spy Who Loved Me, Agent XXX works for what country?
The Soviet Union.
That is correct for 2 points. We would have accepted Russia, but you right.
I remembered it was the 70s, so...
We literally have Russia, parentheses, except Soviet Union. Before becoming Q in Die Another Day, what is John Cleese's character's letter designation in The World Is Not Enough?
If you're Q, does that make him R?
That is correct for 2 points. Who directed From Russia with Love? Five, four, three.
I'm blanking on the name. Multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice options are A. Terrence Young, B. Guy Hamilton, C. Peter R. Hunt, D. Lewis Gilbert.
Terrence Young.
That is correct for 1 point.
I had the T in my head, and I was like, what is it?
And your final question. Who plays General Leonid Pushkin in The Living Daylights?
John Rhys Davies.
That is correct for 2 points. So it is 12-6 as we get into Cameron's spin.
I really hope it's spinners. That would just be great.
This has worked out perfect so far. Worked out great for me.
Honestly, I'm not upset.
And you land on Mystery Thriller. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
You want to spin again? I mean, you really didn't want Bond, and that's gone.
Bond's the only one I like really didn't want. So, yeah, I don't mind spinning again, trying to get something better.
Spin again, why not?
Spin again.
This is the spin you are stuck with, and it's going to land on... What do you know?
Hey!
Wilder, right?
Yeah, I'll take Billy Wilder.
Okay. Bar, would you like to give one of your questions in Billy Wilder?
I mean, sure, why not? Cam, your first question in Billy Wilder. In The Fortune Cookie, Harry Hinkle is injured during a football game by a player from what team?
The Cleveland Browns.
That's correct for 2 points. Your next question. In The Lost Weekend, Don steals which possession of Helen's that he later trades for a gun?
Five.
I'll go multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, her coat, B, her necklace, C, her coin collection, or D, her typewriter.
Five. Four.
Repeat the options.
Your options again are A, her coat, B, her necklace, C, her coin collection, or D, her typewriter.
I'll go with typewriter.
That is incorrect. Chance for the 1 point steal. Your options again are A, her coat, B, her necklace, C, her coin collection, D, her typewriter.
Go with coin collection.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for her coat.
Dang it. I should have trusted my gut.
Question number 3. In Sunset Boulevard, what animal is Norma Desmond preparing to bury when Joe Gillis first meets her?
It's a monkey.
That is correct for 2 points. Question number 4. Who plays Susan Applegate in The Major and the Minor?
Ginger Rogers.
2 more points. And your final question. What Wilder film features performances by Marlene Dietrich and Jean Arthur?
A Foreign Affair.
That is correct for 2 more points.
Okay, so it is 14-12. Redshaw's lead as we get into round 3. Round 3 is going to work like this. Our competitors are going to get to pick what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question. Categories they will be able to pick from tonight are Billy Wilder, comic book movies, 1970s, quotes, music, romance, biopics, and animated. We'll let them pick their categories right now, and we will get back to you right now. Okay, we are back going into round 3, and our competitors have picked what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question. Joe has picked his Wilder and has picked his 1 for Wilder, his 2 for music, his 3 in animated, and his 4 in comic book movies. And Cameron has picked his 1 in 70s, 2 in animation, his 3 in biopics, and his 4 in Wilder. Since I gave Joe his questions in round 2, I will give Cameron his questions in round 3. So, Bar, you want to start us off with Joe's 1-pointer in Billy Wilder?
Absolutely. Your 1-point question in Billy Wilder. Who plays the title character in Sabrina?
Audrey Hepburn.
That is correct for 1 point. Your 2-point question in music. 8 Mile takes place in what U.S. city?
Detroit.
Correct for 2 points.
Now we're going to go over to Redshaw for his 1-pointer in 1970s. What U.S. city does All the President's Men take place in? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Washington, D.C. Am I
That
stupid?
is correct for 1.
Okay, all right. Like, it's Washington Post. I'm not an idiot, right?
All right, so we're going to stick with Cameron because he has more questions for your 2-pointer in animation. You will find the characters of Flint Lockwood, Baby Brent, and Sam Sparks in what 2000s animated film?
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
That is correct for 2 points. Now we'll go over to Joe for his 3-pointer in animation.
Yeah, also in animation. Joe, your 3-point question in animation. Who voices Benny the Spaceman in the Lego Movie?
Alison Brie.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Charlie Day.
Oh, yeah. I didn't. Son of a bitch.
All right.
So we stick with Joe for his 4-pointer in comic book movies. He has to hit this in order to force Doc to answer more questions. If not, Doc does win the match.
All right. Joe, your 4-point question in comic book movies. What is the name of the drug that Dredd must rid Mega City 1 of in Dredd?
Slow-mo.
For 4 points.
I knew that one.
So now we're going to go over to Redshaw for his 3-pointer in biopic. If he hits either his 3-pointer or his 4-pointer, he wins the match.
I have 2 repeats, right?
Yes, you have 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
What SNL alum plays Jesse Owens' coach, Larry Snyder, in 2016's race? Five, 4.
Repeat the question.
What SNL alum plays Jesse Owens' coach, Larry Snyder, in 2016's race? Five, 4, 3.
Dan Aykroyd.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Jason Sudeikis. So we're in a situation where Redshaw must hit a 4-pointer in order to win the match. If Redshaw does not, then Joe does win. So, your 4-pointer. In Some Like It Hot, what specifically does Osgood give to Jerry as an engagement present?
How specific do you want it? Sorry.
Specifically. 5, 4.
Repeat the question.
Well, in Some Like It Hot, what specifically does Osgood give to Jerry as an engagement present? Five.
A diamond bracelet.
And your winner, Cameron, the doctor. Great job. That was the correct answer.
I went through bracelet and necklace like 5 times. Oh, God.
So it is, if I'm not mistaken, final score 21-19.
Yeah.
Great game, Joe.
Fantastic match from both competitors. We're going to go.
I knew Charlie Day as well. That's gonna.
Starting with Joe. Joe, you won the match. How are you feeling? I mean, I'm shit. I'm a shit. I'm tired. Guys, I had a long weekend. Okay, we're going to go to post-match interviews, starting with Joe. Joe, you played a fantastic game. You unfortunately didn't win the match, but you played it really well. So, Joe, how are you feeling overall?
Not too bad, not too bad. You know, I'm a big fan of It's Always Sunny, so I'm a little bit annoyed I missed the Charlie Day question, but
it was Pepe Silvia's fault.
Yeah, it's always Pepe Silvia. No, I feel pretty good. You know, that dread recently came up for me on a deep cut match that I studied probably this week. I knew it before that, but just sometimes, like I said, when you play singles, sometimes questions just fall in your favor, and I think they fell pretty well for me today. Cameron is a fantastic player, so I was kind of just happy I avoided the TKO. So, yeah, I feel pretty good.
He put up a hell of a game. Round 1, the score was a lot larger than I would have predicted, and having it end by 2 points is super impressive. Joe played a hell of a game. Both got spinners. Both did great in spinners.
Yeah.
Both did great in round 3. Charlie Day that was a bummer. But hey, yeah. It's at the end of the day, there's always gonna be 1 or 2 that you don't know that you just blank on. You can't really hold yourself to it. No, I said drowned. I think
Alison Brie might be I think Alison Brie might voice Duplo in the sequel. That's what I got.
I think that's what it is too.
She's Unikitty.
Unikitty. That's what it is.
You see,
you had someone who was in the movie.
There you go. But no, yeah, that was a fun match. I enjoyed it, and it's always great when both players get spinners.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was a fantastic match. Joe, you're now 1-1. Is there anyone you're hoping to play post tournament?
Not really. No, you know how I feel about singles. It's just I like to come in and play, so whoever they put me up against, I happily play them, win, lose, whatever. It's all good. Fair
enough. So now we're going to go over to Redshaw.
Oh.
Redshaw, you won the match. That was a fantastic game. How are you feeling?
I was so scared that the coat was going to make the difference because on 2 points I was thinking coat, and then I was like, I'm not sure. And then I heard typewriter, and I think he thinks about selling his own typewriter. at a point, and I just got it mixed up. But yeah, no, I feel good. We both got spinners. We both hit our 4s. I don't know. I think it was a good match. So
yeah, no, this was a fantastic match. I think both players played incredibly well. You're now moving on to round 2 of the tournament. Since we haven't released the full bracket, we can't tell you yet who you will potentially be playing. But if you had the magic hat that would let you play whoever you wanted next round, is there someone who would be like, oh, that would be fun to play, or just whoever?
Not Mark Menchaca again, please.
I'll take Antonio again.
We would like
That's
Antonio.
what I will take.
We'd like Antonio again. That'd be
I believe in Harvey Dent.
I believe in Cameron Redshaw.
Fair enough. Well, thank you to Redshaw. Thank you to Koho. Thank you to Joe. Bar, final thoughts on the match.
First thought is I want to know where this hat is you were talking about. But second, this was fantastic. This was a neck and neck race throughout the entire run. Both players getting their strengths, both doing very well in them. This is definitely going to be one of the better matches we have this year.
Absolutely. So, thank you to all our competitors and their manager. Thank you to Bar for co-hosting. I'm Kaleb Boatman.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Goodbye.